the graphic. Okay, this one to show you, because I think you know the game, right? The online game, or before online game, I think we play a lot of game on at our PC type at that time PC, right? Only PC. That's why the this kind of game StarCraft, this will give you mind, Final Fantasy, and then Wukong, and this kind of 3D game, right? A lot of the AI embedded in this game. Actually, we know how to play to win over the game, right? Actually, the game itself being programmed in a certain way try to defeat us. So for the player, we try again and again try to win over the so-called the game. The game itself actually is a type of the AI, type of AI that try to trace your movement, your pattern, right, and try to win over you to defeat you. Okay, AI is a journey. Journey of the AI is not a new one. Actually, before 1642 already has something, because our human itself is very clever. I think a logic is a beginning, is a foundation for any of the AI. Okay, why AI become very important, it become very vibrant nowadays? It's because of the computer. I think just now our friend here, what's electronic, right? Electronic. Why we have electronics? Because of something happening during the World War II. Okay, during World War II, it's a invention of the what? Computer at the time. It's an important journey. Before that, it's more to logic. People play around the mechanical, to try to understand the logic, just like a clock, a mechanical clock. It's a type of the logic, right? Type of sequence. Then during World War II, the US invented the computer, try to decode the special code from Nazis, from the enemy. From there, the computer grew. That time, I think they're using the amplifier, etc., to try to do something of the code. And then from there, it evolved itself, become what? Computer. Even the industrial PC, PLC, Programmable Logic Controller at the time. From 50, 60, 70, you can see the evolvement, the growth of the computer. Then, I think most of us, we know about the Apple, Macintosh, then Intel, chipset, etc. Then come to the iPhone, and then come to now, it's very popular among the people. Why? Because the internet become a very common technology for most of us. And then the smartphone itself, with the 1G now to 5G, coming soon, I think already there, 6G as well. Very common, and then we can use a lot of this kind of technology to do our work, to make ourselves very efficient, very productive here and there. It's because of the technology. Normally, why we want technology? Because we don't want to depend on human, right? Then technology will come in. This is a personal. But of course, for the business side, normally we still engage with human. But for a certain level, human cannot perform and do the work. Let's say for the calculation, modeling, you ask a human to do it, it takes some time, a lot of time, as well as you need number of people to do the work. It not give you the result in a short time. That's why you need technology to come in, just like a simulation, CAE, etc., FEA. Right? Nowadays, AI even push a limit for most of us, because it really gives us a big impact for our life. Right? You can see the growth. Of course, you can see the 2009, 11, and then you see the Roomba, the vacuum machine. Actually, now no more already. Now if you follow the CES 2026 this year, US, right? The very famous the gadget consumer product at US, normally at January, organized held at January in US. And then the Roomba, the vacuum machine now, right? Not just autonomous, but also equipped with a robot arm. okay, for picking something as well. And then I see the deep blue, etc. here and there. Right now, I think the last few years, I think it's a boom of the AGI, artificial generative intelligence, AGI, and then the new wording, large language model, right? LLM. There's so many new term, agentic AI, AI agent, so many. So this is the basic definition by the researcher. You can see the Hogeland 1985 define that intelligence as the exciting new effort to make computers think, right? Machine with minds in the full literal sense. That's why the scientist is very forward thinking. They want to make something to look like human thinking. And then the Skakov, right? Define it as a field of study that seek to explain and emulate the intelligent behavior in terms of computational processes. So intelligence, so-called the capacity to learn and solve problem, right? To learn and solve problem. This one by Webster dictionary. Okay, to learn and solve. So how we learn? You need to fit the data for it to learn. And then from there, you try to think about what is the best solution for you. That's why the AI, right? Intelligence is linked with the what? Modeling, the mathematical modeling. In particular, the ability to solve novel problems. Next, the ability to act rationally and the ability to act like humans. This is what the scientists have defined the intelligence. Okay, AI is about build and understand intelligent entities or agents. There are two main approaches. One is a cognitive engineering versus the cognitive modeling. Cognitive modeling more to the if-then. If A, then B. It's like that. If then A or B, A and B. There's logic. Okay, what involved in intelligence is an ability to interact with the real world. This is what we want. To perceive, understand, and act. How? You need input. Input from human. Okay, we input the data, the information, or the input from where? Sensors. The data from sensor. If this is talk about the physical world. For virtual world, of course, our information from the website that it can penetrate, from the file, from the Microsoft Word, PDF, etc. The many. From physical world, I think more to the sensor data. Okay, sensor data. Then 1, 0 is a logic. Next one. By speech recognition and understanding and synthesis. Speech recognition, I think most of you as engineers, you know that. I speak. How the computer recognize my voice, my word, because it's translate to the digital, right? Analog to the digital. Okay, from there 1, 0 something, it will understand. Okay, but how you make it understand? You need to train this AI to understand my word, which is if A, then you come up with A. This one through the training. That's why if you are experienced with AI, right, you need a set of the data to train it. More data, more accurate. However, there's some limit, right? If you achieve certain limit, normally the training become a mature already. Normally. So like image understanding, same as every image I look at this, look at you, right? It's an image, but computer understand as a what? It's a dot. It's a kilobyte. It's a 1, 0. It's a logic as well. And then to ability to take actions have an effect. Then next one, action and effect. Okay, you prompt. Let's say now you prompt the AI, right? Prompt AI. The effect is what? What have you prompt, right? You give you the answer. Give you something that based on what you want. For physical, normally it's something like, let's say the sensor. Senses the something, right? The data go to the processor. You process. AI will do some reasoning and then feedback to maybe adjust or optimize the process. That is how it works. So reason and planning, like modeling the external world, giving the input. solving the new problem, planning and making decisions. This one look like human. There are a lot. We have equipped with, let's say, our brain, right? We throughout the year, we learn something, we gain something from experience, from a book, from etc. Guideline. From there, we do some reasoning in my head to come with a new solution. That's why normally human is very innovative and creative, right? Now we try to make it possible for AI to do the same, right? Just like what you have our ChatGPT, right? This is kind of AGI. I feel something very different. Okay, just like human, and ability to deal with the unexpected problem, uncertainties as well. Okay, learning and adaptation. We are continuously learning and adapting, just like us. When we are still as a human, we always learn and adapt. And our internal models are always being updated. This is our neuron. We talk about our neuron, the brain itself, like a baby learning to categorize and recognize animals. Since young, genetically we know we want food. That's why we want our mommy to give us feed us food. From there, when we grow older, then we learn how to walk, how to crawl, how to walk, how to eat. It's like that. So advantage and disadvantage of the AI. So the good thing of AI is a reduction of inhuman error. For sure, it's all possible. Okay, human tends to make error unless you're very careful. Take risk instead of human, because it's no emotion. You just take the risk. Unless you train the AI, have the emotion, fear. Yeah, just like recently the one climber, right? They climb up the Taipei 101. It's something inside his head. The fear factor very less. This is a natural born. And then available 24/7, helping in repetitive job, digital assistant, faster decision and daily application. Of course, it's faster decisions. It's a computer. Process very fast. Yeah, of course, the fastest I think fall in a human, but human sometimes a lot of factor, right? It cause our thinking not as far as a computer or AI. Okay, this one of course can work in 24/7 because data center or AI computer center in the world is already work 24/7 non-stop. I think if you have work deal with the server will not off, right? Always on. Okay, that's why it's 24/7. So the advantages, disadvantages, high cost of creation. Yes, what we use, you just pay maybe $20 per month. That's a ChatGPT. Look cheap, right? But actually, behind the scene, behind this ChatGPT is not that simple. It's a very comprehensive, complicated kind of programming. You need a big group of people to do the work, as well as the server. You need to invest in the AI computing server. Okay, especially if you know about GPU price, then you know why this is very expensive, not cheap. And of course, making human lazy. Sure, right? Sure, for sure. Last time I think very good example. I think you using Waze or not? Waze. Oh, the GPS for the car. Okay, last time without the handphone GPS, right? We try to remember the route, try to find a way to reach the location, right? But now, we depend on our smartphone, the GPS, to show us to show us the faster way to reach the destination. That lazy. Even for the ChatGPT, we make us lazy to read. We let the ChatGPT to summarize for us. Something like this. Unemployment maybe for certain job. Okay, certain job and no emotions unless I think scientists nowadays they try to make something to make the AI to be equipped with the emotions, sense element, and lacking out of box thinking. This one is a current AI. However, for me, it's all possible to become a reality. Later I share why. So this PPT to show you the all levels of AI. I think from the left, right, you can see technological support. Of course, you need sensors to fit in the data if you're working with a equipment machine. Chips itself is a core for the AI computing power. Chips. Why? Processor. Just like Intel processor. Data. You need data. Right? But this one data means the green data, not the raw data. Raw data have to do some cleaning and filtering. And software framework, this one to avoid the hiccup. If you need to have a very smooth and very structured, systematic software framework to make it possible to do the work immediately in a short time. And cloud services, this one I think more or less you know, it's a server. Okay, cloud. Why cloud? Because of the wireless, 4G, 5G, all possible for make it happen. Okay, so we can see on the right hand side, area of application, the various way the AI can be applied. I think most of the industry it cross over. And then lower than that, areas of technology, you can see the robotics, intelligent adaptive learning, planning and optimization, NLP, expert system, computer vision. This is the application. Let's say for computer vision, where it is applied, it's a recognition, just like what happened during the COVID time. You had the thermometer, right? And then recognize, scan your forehead and recognize, oh, welcome Tan Ji Fai to the office. Your temperature now is 37 degrees Celsius, something like this. Also for clock in and clock out. Okay. Computer vision also used in the industry just like to check the error, the scratch reject, for quality control. Okay, robotic, as you know, robotic now, not just a PLC control. Now they're talking about human robot. They try to make the robot autonomous, but this one very challenging as well. But I think it will happen soon, right? And then research method, I think this is more the technical, scientific way. You see Bayesian, symbolism, analogizer, this kind of term. And then the algorithm is a backbone. Okay, you see backpropagation, neural, immerse reduction, linear, this kind of method. But normally this one is a scientist. But now the algorithm not just limit itself in the university and research center, it also happen in the enterprises. They have their own one. That's why there's a lot of the different way of the AI application in the market, like from ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Manus, Crowder, etc. There are many. So this is how AI changes the whole operation process. Okay, if you look at this table, right, this one for business, front office, middle office, and back office. Okay, I give you the one example. Front office service. You give a service. Normally you use human. Human may be emotion. When the human happy, they give you a very good service. When the human not happy, maybe the service you are not so happy lah. Okay, so to avoid this, you need to have let's say you want to engage the technology by AI, something like online intelligent customer service. Okay, before that, actually, I think you know the telephonist answer. Okay, good morning, sir. What is a human? Then become what? The chatbot. You type and then answer you. But this one very not so good as well, because the answer is very straightforward. Maybe not fulfill what you want. Now they're going for AI. AI, they're using AGI as a backbone. They try to answer your question, just like human way to answer your question. Then you feel, oh, this is good service. But however, it depends on the data that train this AI chatbot. They're able to answer your question. Okay, so this one can be a so-called AI agent. One type of the application called AI agent. Okay, for marketing, now we talk about precision marketing. Okay, how to capture this so-called precision marketing? What it means precision? I know your age. I know who are you. I know where you stay. I know where you spend. This is called precision. But of course, PNC, privacy also concern. But normally people tend to give the permission. Why? Because they give you something free, right? Free. I'm not sure in Myanmar what kind of IT tool you're using, the e-commerce. Let's say for Malaysia, we're using Lazada, Shopee, and maybe Taobao. So normally when we register, we give a lot of information. Okay, our name, our gender, address, here and there. One more thing, we keep access on what? Maybe our contact, as well as the GPS. GPS. They know where I spend. What I spend. What I spend means that you go to online platform to purchase. Then you know, oh, this purchase is from a lady, age between this, where the lady from where she stay. This is called precision marketing. When you know this one, right, you know how to precisely to advertise, to market your product. Right? For me, I know it to I not necessarily I need to be a permiss, but with the precision marketing, I know what you think. It's something like how to capture the market, right? That's why, let's say for example, Google, Malaysia, Google, Gmail, right? Give free. The Google is free. That's why I capture a lot of information from us. Able to, let's say you want to know the Malaysian market on this, you pay for it. This is how it works. Okay. So this one, right, showing the development stages of the processing. There are four things in here, right? From left and right. Okay. Y-axis and X-axis. X-axis, you can see computer, internet, IoT, and AI. Okay. From the left, right, data production, data collection, data storage, data calculation, data transmission, and data application. Why I want to show you that, you can see computer, right? Where is the data production come from? It's from human. You key in the data. Okay, then data storage, of course, hard disk, SSD. Okay, and data calculation, you use the computer to do the calculation, modeling. This one is a conventional way, right? And then data transmission, you need to use a mouse to send the data. That's why label. And data application also label. But internet, okay, same label machine. They want machine data transmission is by the internet. Only the application label. But IoT, okay, production is from the label. What is that label? The machine data. Machine data. Then collection is automatic because sensor. I put a sensor, it capture the data from the machine, right? Then everything, blah, 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 until at the end application. But AI, it cover everything. This is how it works, you see? Cover everything automatically. It depends on what you want AI to do. All possible. Okay, this one show you how the AI changed the job market. Of course, I think you know. Health is really, I think the most of the advanced health equipment, right, and machinery already have certain level of AI. Okay, how it works. Now even more advanced. Why? Because they want to know about precisely the illness, the health condition of the patient. Conventionally depend on doctor. Doctor is the one, oh, this one, maybe have this. The percentage of this tumor, what. Right now, the AI can do it by scanning the graphic, the picture, right? CT scan, MRI scan, all possible. And then the cyber and technical, same. My time, they know AI too as well during my PhD time. Now it's booming, right? And communication, etc. And this one is showing the growing and declining occupation globally. Of course, a software engineer. Now in Malaysia, the very famous job is an AI engineer. AI engineer. And another one is a cybersecurity engineer, etc. The growing. And then the declining, you can see the one, the journalism, editor, account, salesperson as well. This is happening. The skill set, software, education, hardware. But for me, for public, right, we must know what AI to use to make ourselves more productive. We not necessarily have to do programming. Even for programming, there's one very common word, right? Common word called what? White coding. You know what coding? White coding. It means you use AI to assist on your programming. You ask about all the computer programmer. They are also white coder as well. You think they will make program by themselves manually? They sure also mix with they use AI to support their programming by prompt, right? Okay, this is what I will show you. There are 3 type AI: Nano, General, and Super. Now, most of the technology that available in the market is more to Nano. What is Nano? The AI only cater for that task. Let's say the car plate recognition. I think I think airport we have the height vision, right? You know the car park at the airport actually got one camera, right? I not sure is it used or not. Actually, that one actually to capture, to recognize your car plate number. It come with ABC 1 2 3 4, like that. And the parking duration for 1 hour, like that. This is called Nano AI. Washing machine also Nano AI. It only for that task. However, a few years back, AGI become a boom, very fast boom in the market, in the world. Generative. Generative is something that you can perform broader tasks. Okay, reason and improve capability comparable to human. You ask the AGI, it will answer you anything. However, only for the on the screen. Not yet in physical. Physical maybe you will use for the humanoid robot. Humanoid robot. You ask a robot, it answer you. It will talk. This matter, you can use this technique number 1. Blah blah blah. Technique number 2. Blah blah. However, after I analyze your problem, right? This may be the best solution for you. This is AGI. Then come to the next one, right? ASI. Super intelligent. This is a very scary part. Yes, it's good. It can do everything, but it's a scary part because if we come to the level of just like what we watch in the movie, Matrix. You watch the Matrix, right? Matrix. Who's the one? Which is the one that control the world? Actually, is the so-called mother, right? The supercomputer. It can think. It can think about to make the robot to defend herself. This is all possible. Even now they're going for what? The AI to make the robot. It means the process itself is unmanned. It will solve something to make the robot by itself and then program it. So this is how it works. So you see humanity at risk. Not easy. Look like fun, but not actually for scientific. Very scary one. Yeah. It's not a human, it's a machine. Right. Okay, still above this one to show you some of the example. Like Deep Blue, I think you know Deep Blue defeat the chess champion, right? Garry Kasparov, and then mathematics. Yes, nowadays it's very good. AI, it can solve the medical problem that are unable to solve by human for a long time. Or your new mathematical problem, right? It can solve it by very short time. Very short time can solve it. Few seconds, few minutes. It depends on the AI computing power. And then no hands across America. And then the GovWorld also using the air logistic planning and scheduling program, certain level. NASA, autonomous, and DARPA grant challenges. Is this one for the robot? move itself to go through the obstacle and challenges. DARPA, another. Actually, DARPA is the one that showcased the autonomous car at that time, many years ago. So this one to show you the two different kind of the AI, two type, based on capability, like Nano, Super, General, based on functionality, like reactive machines, limited memory, self-awareness with the theory of mind, general. So this one is a evolution, right? The most common one, this is quite old already, because the AI happened, evolved very fast. Okay, from AlexNet, BERT, GPT 3, 4, 5. Last 2 days, I have a chance to meet the founder of the Siri. There's an ex-CEO for the Siri, SII, the app from iPhone 1. He also said that time they thought that a small group of people, there are only 20 over people, they come with the Siri that embedded into the iPhone. I think the Siri in the market already 2,000 something, right? In the market. You can see how many years ago. Siri. Yeah, but Siri is not so efficient like now, but it can answer certain things. Let's say, Siri, please tell me where can I find the best Miami's Burmese food. They will inform you, because you will, based on your location, the nearest one, where. Of course, sometimes they push you for something that I think you know, more commercial one. Okay, this one is AI has a long history of being the next big thing. Actually, AI got two window. Window number 1, 74 to 90. Sorry, 74 to 80. Window number 2, 87 to 93. Actually, these two time, they try to boom. You can see, right? 1950, 56 birth, and then inflated height, and then fall, and then go up again. New hopes. They thought AI can be another boom, but it fall down. Then after 93, right, it's go up. Why? It's because of the computer hardware, processor. It's also depend on the processor. Intel, the type Intel, okay, the type Intel. Okay, this is another good one from Gartner. If you want to follow the latest development of any technology in the world, right, you can refer to Gartner. Gartner every year they produce a chart like this. Of course, this chart purposely focus on AI. You can see the high AI from the innovation trigger to the plateau of productivity. Okay, the right hand side is a mature. That's why computer vision is very mature. This is open source, a lot of open source, very mature. And towards the left, right, you see slope of enlightenment. Now more and more intelligent application in the industry or in a smartphone. Then you can see knowledge graph and autonomous speaker growing. Slope of enlightenment. Okay, to the left again, cloud AI services. This is what's happening nowadays. But cloud AI services, you know, depend on what? The AI computing power. Then what it means, you depend on GPU. Right? But GPU is so-called graphic processing unit. Graphic. Later I'll tell you why graphic. I think most of you, if you play the game, you know what is GPU, right? Okay, then to the left, you can see a different type of technology. They try to be not so common, maybe die off. This is the value, right? I think you know, right? You're doing the research. You can see smart robot, generative AI, AI engineering. AI engineering is a big lot now. Okay, etc. Okay, pattern wise, I think the most of the pattern of AI fall at China. Okay, they're very aggressive. This one only 2022. Okay, this one to show you some of the AI tool. I think most of you know, like Copilot, Gemini, Minus, ChatGPT, Cloud, DeepSeek, etc. Okay, need to explain further. Okay, of course GPU is very important. Why GPU? When I was young, I think you was young, we played a 3D game. To make a 3D game look very pretty, smooth, look like the very nice looking, right? You need a GPU, right? Why GPU? GPU can process the data faster, and a lot of data can be processed. That time GPU just for graphic, it's not like Intel for computer. Never, right? Then I think it's luck of the inventor. I think you know, right? The luck for the NVIDIA. NVIDIA never know that the GPU become it's very hot during the AI era. But before the AI, I think what the GPU can be used? Data mining. Sorry, Bitcoin mining. Do you think what's the blockchain? Bitcoin mining. Because you can process the thing very fast. In a big data, huge data can be processed by this GPU. That's why used for the Bitcoin mining. Then AI become a boom. Because it can process the so much of data. I don't know how much, but for me, really huge data. Okay, this graphic card not cheap. Maybe few $100,000 USD. Depend, right? It depend. Now the most of in the market, right, is shortage of GPU. Because it's boom. Okay, last time data center, just data center for server. Now we no more talking about data center. We talk about AI computing data center. Jason Huang, right? RTX, but this is the last year. This year also got a new model. And see the few processor in one GPU. But normally you not just for one GPU, a few GPU. The price of one GPU expensive. Okay, AMD also come into the market to go for AI chips. Right? Intel this year also, I think since last 2 years they already jump into the AI chips. No, because there's no choice. Intel already go down. Okay, because the chip by Intel focus on PC, computer, Windows. Okay, that's why the change of the management, they go for the AI. Yeah, the data center. Okay, this is why another person, if you faith vividly, they talk about spatial intelligence. The many of the idea. Of course, AI is a hot cake in the market. Investor willing to invest. Not just US, also China, etc. There are many countries willing to invest in AI. That's why the AI can be boom. Okay, AI itself, if just among the scientists, it will not boom in the market because you look at this. What is this? I cannot feel. AI is not a product. I cannot feel in my with my fingertips. I cannot feel it. Only can see from the screen. That's why it become something very sensitive right last time. But now because of the readiness of the hardware, okay, AI is not the new. Okay, if talking about industry, during the industry 4.0, there is an element, technology enabler. AI is a technology, one of the technology enabler that promoted by German, industry 4.0. At that time, not so mature because of the data center, just a data center, just to transmit the data. Not like now, with the computing power. Then I can ask, it can answer very fast. And a lot of answer. It's different from Google. Right? Google just answers straightforward what you want. Show you something, refer to something, but it will not answer in the way of the like human. Or you ask what is the best food in Myanmar? Myanmar say that in Myanmar the best food like this, traditional food like this. Give you something. It depends to the plump. It depends to the level of the subscription. Depend, right? This is what happened. It's what become a market. 230 million US dollar. This is only small. This is what considered small. Okay, because everyone subscribe. You pay 20 US dollar per person. multiply the number of population. It's a big money, right? Of course, we need to embrace ourselves to move for it. AI, I think smart home is very common, very common, very mature. But how to level up the smartphone is using AI. Okay, smartphone in general in the market. Oh, I enter a room, the light will switch on. It's a very straightforward. Okay, but for AI, maybe you go to bed, the AI will adjust the level of light, the luminance of light to suit on your preference, or the aircon temperature to suit on your preference. This AI can power. Yeah, of course, here you see that the human robot autonomous here and there. I think the common one is a vacuum machine. Okay. From home to a building, smart building. Okay, I think if you involve in the service of facility management of a building, then you know. Commercially, you depend on people, your worker, to check here and there, to look here and there. But of course, human tend to do what? Do the mistake or try to avoid something. Then how to make it more efficient way is embedded with sensor. Then go for IoT or hardwire or wireless. Then you something that you monitor the entire building. This is why I think commonly you know as a SCADA, but SCADA have to monitor. But if you embedded the SCADA with AI, different level. You based on the data, you try to do something by itself first. If the system cannot do it, then we alert the team, right? From here, level up is a smart city. For the government, to monitor the city, you need a lot of effort, infrastructure, readiness, and AI, to smoothen the process or here and there. Then this one will show you the AI, AR, augmented reality, virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, plus the AI. Okay, you can see this one also simulation. Okay, you simulate something, but normally based on your experience to define something, to optimize. Now with AI, it can optimize your design. How it work. Okay, EV car, everything very mature. You talk about electrical vehicle, LiDAR very common. Cost down. When the technology cost going down, it's able to popularize. A EV also a small computer. Okay, small computer, just like Tesla. Tesla, right? It can be autonomous. I think last year if you watch YouTube or you follow the news, right? Actually, I'm not sure, girlfriend or boyfriend, a pair of people drive the Tesla without without control steering of few thousand miles. Because you want to achieve the level 5 of the autonomous driving. Of course, in autonomous driving, the level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, this one last mile delivery robot. I think the very common already, but not here, not in ASEAN as well. Some certain place they were common like China. They really push forward to use this in a certain area. Okay, we move yourself because of LiDAR, the sensor, the 4G, then 5G networking, and then this one in the port. Okay, autonomous. Actually, the autonomous, just a bigger size of autonomous. You know about AGV, right? If you are industry, you know what automated guided vehicle. But AGV is an old school, old tech. Now we're talking about autonomous mobile vehicle. AMV is one type of it, but it's bigger size. Of course, visionary on the road, but this one is a bit difficult because of law, safety and law. But this one really help a lot for industry. Just like Malaysia, we are lacking of the truck driver. We are lacking. But even can be solved but not that easy lah. Because of law. Okay, robot taxi I think launched by the Elon Musk, right? Without steering. The throne also can be a AI embedded. This one air taxi. Also controlled by AI to make it stable to move. But of course, it's a pilot with the plus AI lah. Another gadget. This one ship. Without any human. Because of GPS. Starlink or China Beidou, whatever. This one Crow. This one a bit control version one. So not so ethical. You know why? Have you tried it before? Or actually this Crow can do something unethically. A photo becomes something. You understand, right? We'll not talk clearly. You put a photo there, you can prompt it for something that not so ethical. Okay. Not so dangerous, not so ethical. Okay. So AI used a lot in the research nowadays. It really puts speed up a lot in terms of research. So Microsoft Research AI for Science, I think one of the initiative by Microsoft. And then you can see that processing. They come with a new model as well. Very promising. But last time we do a simulation, this and that, you know lah. Okay. This one you can see that. Okay. You have a lot of input into AI. Then with the right prompt, you come up with something new. Interesting. Yeah. Especially this one, AlphaFold. If you are in biotech or bioscience, this is a very interesting AI tool for DNA sequencing. Okay, I'm not a bioscientist, but I heard from my friend that he can use this AlphaFold to do a sequencing. Because why do you need to do DNA sequencing? It's because to modify the genetic of something to make it, let's say, make it more productive, make it stronger, etc. This is for bioscience. Okay, now with AlphaFold 3 This one by Google. Okay. So human robot. From the virtual AI, what we have in our laptop, smartphone is a virtual AI. Now this year, they talk about physical AI. Physical AI. It means AI is not just what you see, the wording on the screen. Maybe the AI, physical AI, it give you the voice. Hello, Tan G5, this and that, and can move, can do something autonomous. This one come to level, maybe ASI a bit dangerous. Actually, robot from year to year. Every year I have joined the World Robotic Conference at Beijing. Very scary, not scary. Very interesting. The advancement of the human robot, terrible. Every year is changing, improving. Right? If you watch the video 3 years ago and 3 years after, the robot itself can do a lot of the action very smooth, just like human. But this one is more the mechanism and the control the robot and the motor. Okay, this one have I think in China they have a very good supply chain that enable themselves can make the robot to do the action just like human. Okay, but what they're lacking of the still chasing the technology is about the battery. The battery can last long can stand for longer time, and the processing power of AI. This is from 2024. You see, this is the 2 years before. It's just a robot, but not as smooth. Now they try to compete with the US one. Okay. This is the left hand side is Optimus, right hand side is a Unit 3. Okay. This during the World Robot Conference. This one last year. Okay, one type of robot. This one is a one that can somersault at front. Okay. This is another invention by China. Robot dog, another one. Robot dog is before humanoid, but for China. But for US, if you watch the YouTube, Boston Dynamic, facing a lot of challenges, competition from China lah. Yeah, that's why they moved from the petrol engine motor become electrical, because China is the first one to use electric power motor for the robot. For the robot, of course from robot dog. Then they come to the human robot. This robot can be not just for as a toy. It can be used for the inspection, etc. They move around the area. That may be a very hazardous area as well. Okay, so AI in civil and structural engineering, just as a brief, right? Air power predictive maintenance for infrastructure. Okay, with your sensors, with the Internet of Things, right? Data fit into a system. Okay, based on data, it do what? Predictive maintenance. To understand this structure, the infrastructure, need to do something or not. Okay, just like you just like you as an engineer. How you know this infrastructure need to do maintenance or not? Based on your experience. But now that this your knowledge and experience convert become AI. Also can use for the risk assessment and structural health monitoring for critical infrastructure. And smart geospatial analysis and AI in urban planning. This one you know, right? The frequency of the breach. Okay, abnormal one. Then how you know abnormal? Because based on your experience, you know what's abnormal. But normally, breach you cannot see unless you touch. But touch also cannot do anything, right? Unless you hear some sound, very weird sound, then you suspect something. But just for suspect. But now you become very objective to put a sensor there to measure the frequency. From there, you can see the position unit running AI-based damage detection algorithm. This one based on your previous data to input, then you know if this breach the frequency more than this, you know there's something wrong. But you still don't know what's wrong. Then based on the data you input, then if this frequency like this, this may be the caused by A. This is the ideal way, right? For you. Okay. You can see damage detection or damage localization. This is something the reasoning. Just like this one also a part of the neural network way. Geospatial coloring. Last time is a manual. Okay, either using the satellite to capture or using the drone or helicopter or aircraft to scan. From here, you will know what you want to know. Whether there's an illegal deforestation or not. Or illegal ownership of the land that owned by government. Then you will know. To give you the alert, right? Every picture that capture, based on the size, you know. Suddenly a small little dot, not a red one, you growing. Then you know something happening there. Then you can do a fast action for something, right? So mechanical and manufacturing engineering, like AI-driven robotic automation in manufacturing, air power process control and optimization. This one I think is a must. Process control and optimization, because you need everything to be very smooth and fast enough to produce something. Okay, any abnormal it will adjust. Okay, especially if you are involved in the manufacturing, you need to do the scheduling. Scheduling, right? You need human. Now can be replaced by AI to do the scheduling. So I think what is scheduling? Like first in, first out, last in, last out, or priority based. And digital twin and AI in predictive maintenance, just what I show you just now. Okay, digital twin in industrial maintenance. I look at it, prepare on data, I know which part got problem. And then AI will tell me how to solve this problem, how to do maintenance. Okay, I mean faster. General architecture for closed loop. Electrical and power. Let's say AI for smart grid optimization and energy efficiency. This is what I know from my friend who did the research during the 2008 at Imperial. He did one project of this smart grid. So what is smart grid? Normally, you depend on human engineer to switch on and switch off, to divert the power from here to here, right? This is a low consumption. This is a high consumption, right? So you need more power. So you divert the power from A to B. But now become a AI automatic. And AI-driven fault detection and diagnosis in electrical system. This one is very easy because of electric line, right, with the power. So abnormal power or something wrong, right, you will detect. Just like Malaysia, now we're using the smart meter. Why we need to use smart meter? First of all, of course, so easy for the power supply company to record the power consumption, and then want to avoid the stealing of the power, the electric power, because normally people like to modify, right, for not pay more. But now with smart meter, any abnormal signal, it will trigger the power company. So you can run away. This is what happened. So I for power demand focusing and resource management. Okay, this one I just skip. Right, you can see artificial neural network. Oh, pure frequency. Right, this one the AI. Using generative AI, it's just few function could drive most of the technology impact across. You can see especially the sales on the top, marketing, software engineering, etc. AI also got different levels, just like just now the autonomous vehicle, right, or EV, right? Now we could talk about level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is AI is a part of the business DNA. Okay. This one another one by Bloomberg. To define another type of the level. You can see level 1 chatbot, level 2 reasoner, level 3 agent, level 4 innovator, AI that can aid in invention. Level 5 is organizations. AI that can do the work of an organization, but not fully lah. But I think that most of the time, Malaysia they're going for level 3 agent. Certain matter like your email, you sort out your email. You summarize your email. Grab, right? Building a smarter map for Southeast Asia with vision fine-tuning. Grab. Because every country of Southeast Asia got different kind of signboard. So you optimize it. With by vision, and then this one hyper local mapping technology and location data. Grab maps. This one work with the AGI. I think OpenAI. Okay, how to make it optimize the route. Canva, I think very useful, friendly graphic design software, right? You also have the AI tool, right? Magic Studio to assist the client. But however, I don't like to use Magic Studio. This one, Arizona State University, they're using in-house AGI for research and learning purpose. In-house, not public. Okay, they work with the OpenAI to build up the in-house AGI or in-house ChatGPT within the university for their student and staff. Okay, because it means all the data, all the information, right, of ASU, right, is put inside that in-house ChatGPT for the use of in-house only, not for public. So there's a strategy. Of course, to push the AI, to promote the AI, you need to have a different kind of the strategy. Okay, that's very natural strategy like the policy. Okay, just want to show you something. This is another one. Okay, global AI strategy landscape, right? It means AI is very important. Okay, you need to push for it to popularize the AI right? And then Malaysia we have something like National AI Roadmap 2021-2025. But this one is not so success one. Yeah. And then the national guideline on AI governance and ethics. This is very important. Most of the country come up with this kind of guideline, AI governance and ethics. And the ASEAN level with ASEAN guide on AI governance and ethics, and some more expanded ASEAN guide on AI governance and ethics for generative AI. It means we need to really look at this ethics and governance for AGI, not to misuse this for something else or to depend on AGI. Later I tell you why. And with the Bluefield also have this safety and global governance of generative AI report. And this one, UNESCO level, the ethics, the recommendation on the ethics of AI, given by UNESCO. Also got the various of the civil organization of the various event, AI for Good Global Summit, and AI as detective. It means AI also used for detect the spam, the scam as well. Not just to scam people. Of course, if you wrongly use AI, the funny cartoon, right? Mickey Mouse became holding the secret with the beer. And talking about Maga. Maga, you know what, Maga? This one deepfake lah. All possible. But I think nowadays the deepfake very advanced compared to few years back. Last time the deepfake you can see whether the eye blinking or movement is more natural or not. But now I think really advanced. Very scary one. But beware, have to just like a scam how it works. You suddenly receive a video call. Just like your mom. Why just like your mom? Talking about, I suddenly I want money. Please transfer money to me. But not my this account. This may happen. But so far I'm not sure whether. But so far I think for Malaysia most of the scam is by call lah. But I heard some of them by video call. Depend. That's why there's responsible AI is a professional practice issue. First, because let's say engineering design optimization, very important. Design optimization is based on the actual recognized, authorized data. If not, you will out. Nowadays, it's very scary. People trust on AI. They think AI, whatever output from AI, open AI, it can be trusted. Something wrong. And automatic inspection and quality assurance, predictive maintenance and safety critical system, energy management, professional engineering decision support tool. Okay, so you see that AI is no longer limited to IT. It's embedded. It can embed to anything in here. Okay, but must prove that but we need to have a very good data input. You cannot use this. Can you do this with the open AI? Can you use ChatGPT to do this or not? I ask you back. You think about it. Can or not? Can, but how you trust the output? Can you trust the output or not? You have to justify. You have to validate the output. This is why I say the data that input to ChatGPT or the ChatGPT, whatever ChatGPT can screen, can capture, is this what you think is correct or not? Must beware. So you see, in all this case, engineer remains legally and ethically accountable. Even when decisions are AI assisted, you still need engineer to be accountable for the result. Not just you trust on the AI. It happened in Malaysia. A government officer in the official event, he or she used the AI to generate a graphic. With the Malaysian flag. But the AI generated the wrong graphic of the Malaysian flag. Right? There are few cases, became a hoo-ha in Malaysia. because I think the star Malaysia star, every of the what the edge represent the state. Even for the color stripe represent the state, it wrongly represent. That's a problem, because the people that make this one, he or she not checking. He just believe feels back, right? So engineer, how? You're dealing with the safety, professional matter, how? Right? For you to think. So this create a new professional risk. First, over reliance on opaque AI output. You rely on this safety and liability ambiguity. Third, data bias affecting engineering outcome. Fourth, cyber physical security risk. Lastly, erosion of public trust in engineering decisions. Let's say number 4, cyber physical security risk. What it means? You're dealing with engineering project. Is this a public? How to say? It can be public available information, or everything is a PNC. Is it private and confidential or public? No, or not? No, right? It means whatever you do the project, engineering project, everything is a private and confidential. So if your staff or you using the ChatGPT OpenAI to prompt it, then it means that your information is leaked to the public. Because you upload, especially you not prompt, you upload a file, Word file or PDF or whatever file into this AI or online AI, then do you know where the file is kept? Somewhere, the server, somewhere. Right? Just like Google. Actually, I'm also using Google. Whatever file I keep actually in somewhere server. Do you think this server will not keep the backup copy? For sure, we got. So nowadays, some countries talk about data sovereignty. Data sovereignty. Sovereignty, right? The word. So just some of the risks. There can be more. Right? The 7 responsible AI principle for engineers. First, safety. AI must never compromise public safety or engineering duty of care. So even though you're using AI tool for something, right, make sure the outcome is valid. But normally, I will not advise you to use, for me, personally, I will not advise you to use public AI to do whatever engineering matter. You must use the something, the very data, very standard and guideline to assist on your design. Right? Just like Malaysia. Very structure, you're using the Malaysia standard or British standard, let's say, to guide you for let's say for bridge design. You cannot simply do something, right? You trust I ask you, must do this design like this. I say, how? Security, protection of AI system, data and cyber physical integrity. Third, sustainability. AI use align with environmental stewardship and ESG goal. Fourth, standardizations. Alignment with recognized engineering and AI management standard. Fourth, supervision. Human in the loop. Engineers retain final professional judgment. 6, social responsibility. Fairness, inclusivity, workforce impact awareness. Lastly, stewardship, accountability. Engineers remain accountable for outcome. So this is a responsible AI for engineers. Okay, so AI is not a trend; it's a cost decision, right? For now, Okay. So this is something like I just show another PPT. There's AI, the free and pay one. There's free and pay one. Let's say second layer. second paragraph, second line. Notion and Notebook LM. Notebook LM is very fun to use. But however, please beware. Whatever you put the PDF online, it will be public. Try not to put the PNC matter. Because Notebook LM can create a very nice, let's say, the infographic, also the PPT, also the short note and mind mapping chart for Notebook LM. For normal use, it's very fun. Other than that, you can see Manus, AnyGen. And Manus actually AI from China, but now they moved to US. Manus. Okay, HAI I just skipped through. I will not in detail. HAI is something for the engineering company. It means the AI is within your company, within your premises. It's not shared in public. OpenAI, ChatGPT, DeepSeek is a public AI. Public AI, it means you use this internet, right, to connect with this AI, and you plumb it actually something you keep in somewhere. HAI is something for premises. If you want to, let's say, protect your company privacy and security, yes, HAI is for company lah. Okay. And AI sovereignty, what it means, right? Data control, compliance, and strategy independence. Actually, this one not just for enterprises, also for the national level. National level to protect the PNC matter. Malaysia, we have our own government data center. Whatever that's information we keep within that data center. However, you need to keep a high level of the cyber security. Okay, and I think already you know everything by yourself. You have to write on your data. This data will not share out. Okay, but that's why the Google, I know something in here. You're not allowed to use Facebook, right? Facebook and some thing, right? Actually to protect something. Of course, this is the respect of the country, the decision of country. Same like China, we cannot use a Google in China, Facebook as well. This one for the national security purpose is similar. It's similar. So this one is actually to aware of you some of the product available for the HAI. This is a Pfizer Adaptive Gen AI on-premises solution. Okay, this product by who? You know, the inventor of the pen drive. He's a Malaysian, based in Taiwan. He's an inventor for this. Now the Pfizer, right? The market share in the world is about 25% plus minus. Where his product go to? EV, hard disk, SSD. Sorry, SSD and memory, and also the pen drive. Because especially the EV nowadays, most of EV is a small computer. That's why you need to have a SSD memory. So this one to show you this one for the HAI purpose. Okay, it have a Adaptive is a platform for large language model. You can use it to do the LLM for your company or organizations. Also good for training. You can see Train Picker, InfoPaster, all with Adaptive. But this one, he got one technology, memory chips, right? Memory chip with the LLM platform. This one will not link to the internet. Even though you have the PC and laptop, right? This hardware, all the data will keep within these chips, memory chip. It will not share to the public internet, even though your laptop connect to the internet. This is how it works. So post training and inference. This is an AI. And then Adaptive, you see, extend GPU and memory with the non-flash. This non-flash is a product. And then of course lower cost for the small enterprises. Got a different level. I will go in depth. So you see, check up on-premises solution with using the NVIDIA for AI computing. But his technology is memory plus the LLM platform. Okay, and then with AI laptop, AI PC, workstation, and server. For the big company, they'll go for server. For the mid tier, maybe workstation and below. For personal, you can use AI laptop to do some training, learning. Right? This is a multimodal model support. Okay, anything text, image, audio, video. You feed the data into this iterative and do a training. It come up with something what we want. Okay, you see Whisper, Llama version, open source. It's using the Ubuntu. It's a like Linux platform, right? And your data, your model lah. You can see outside pre-trained AI model like DeepSeek, like Llama, Mistral is outside. But internally, you can see right fine tuning of iterative, chat. We can do chatbot, code assistant, KMS, etc. and more. Okay. This is the architecture, hardware, software, and AI solution. Okay, this is awareness. So the last few pages, Bill Gates say that I choose lazy person to do a hard job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. Normal, right? We are smart. We find a way. I like this word. Smart. Actually, normally people want to be lazy. Then we think about a smart way to make it possible. Have a computer that will do what you tell it to do. It's vital that we upskill everyone. It's true, I have to upskill myself, I don't need to know your area. I use AI I will know everything about your area already. But of course, design is another matter. Design is a different matter. That's why know-how of an engineer in terms of design, fundamental knowledge, know-how is very important. I can give you a lot of information, theory on something, but this one on paper only, theory. But how practically it can apply is a different story. However, I always say however, it will happen soon. It depends how fast of the AI penetrate the market. Accept by the industry. Jason Huang. Okay. The person who use AI will take your job. This is another quote by him. It's true. Okay. Myself, I upgrade myself. I learned how to use Canva. Now I can do I can be a graphic designer. Right? I know it to be a professional programmer. I can use vibe coding to assist on me. Last time was difficult because I'm a mechanical engineer. Even though my master in the expert system, I have to do something, but not that easy. Because we're not being trained like a computer scientist. Depend on how aggressive you are to learn how to do programming, Python, etc. Now no need. I can use a Claude, something like to assist on my programming. Not possible. That's why sorry to say that, programmer also in risk. Before that, you talk about journalist, accountant in risk, right? Also translator in risk. Now programmer in risk. However, Malaysia they looking at AI engineer. An engineer who know how to program, how to use AI to assist on programming, and how to know and then they know about firmware programming. So in the Phison My Story, right, they have employed many of the electronic engineer, and certain type of engineer for the hardware programming, firmware programming. So remember, the person who uses AI will take your job. Beware. So upgrade yourself. So today, I think that we offer this AI ASEAN certified AI ready is to aware you what's actually happened in the market and why it's so important for us to know and upskill ourselves towards the AI adoption. So this one another. Just now talking about the fire safety. Actually, ASEAN AI in membership, we're also going to launch this one award. Okay, still in the pipeline. So that's all. Thank you. Okay. So what next? Not yet. Next is a quiz. Wait. I share first. Okay, wait for a while. I open a screen, a website.